In a world somewhat conditioned to progress, the very notion of inflation possesses a duality that encompasses both distribution and valuation. As prices rise and the purchasing power of currencies diminishes, are we truly mindful of the underlying currents that govern these economic truths? Or are we simply blind participants like the 5 blind men trying to fathom an elephant, each perceiving only a fragment of an intricate reality? For centuries, inflation has been a steadfast companion to human civilization. From ancient Mesopotamia to our modern economies, this phenomenon persists. Yet, despite the wealth of knowledge accumulated over millennia, we find ourselves facing the same cyclical patterns of rising prices and shifting values. This repetition invites us to ponder, why do we continue to fall into this same trap, one governed by what appears to be an invisible law? To unravel this enigmatic thread, we must examine the interplay between two fundamental forces that shape our societies: distribution and valuation. With this understanding, we embark on a journey through history, propelled by the innate desires and fears that drive human nature. From the dawn of civilization, societies have grappled with the distribution of wealth and resources. History teaches us that when distribution becomes too uniform, societies fall prey to the pitfalls of communism. In this environment, a dangerous equality emerges where individual effort and productivity are rendered meaningless. With innovation stifled and motivation diminished, such societies stagnate, unable to grow or aspire. Conversely, consider the consequences of highly skewed distribution. In a world where wealth and resources are concentrated in the hands of a privileged few, resentment and unrest simmer beneath the surface. The pursuit of fortune for a select elite breeds moral decay and social friction, ultimately destabilizing the very fabric of society. Imagine, then, a balanced asymmetry, a delicate equilibrium where fairness is preserved while incentives remain intact. This balance is not merely an abstract ideal, it lies at the heart of sustainable progress. Achieving stability in distribution is not about enforcing complete equality, but rather allowing diversity in contributions while nurturing the collective good. Just as distribution impacts stability, valuation plays an equally crucial role in shaping reality. Too often, we encounter an economic landscape riddled with overvaluation, leading to bubbles and illusions of wealth. The fervor surrounding fashion trends, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs illustrates this phenomenon. Here, perception often inflates faster than any underlying intrinsic worth, creating speculative markets that inevitably lead to collapse. On the other hand, consider the darker shadow of undervaluation. When genuine worth remains hidden or ignored, innovation suffers in silence. Resources and talents lie dormant as potential opportunities drift away, leaving society poorer for the loss. This interplay reflects a profound truth: the delicate equilibrium of both distribution and valuation shapes not only economies but also ideologies, cultures, and technologies. As we delve deeper, we must confront the core premise of exchange, the principle of transaction. At its essence, a transaction embodies a simple act of giving and receiving. One person offers rice, another provides meat. The value exchanged is clear and immediate. However, as civilization has evolved, so too has the complexity of these exchanges. With the emergence of currency, we transcend the constraints of direct exchanges. Money enables us to store and transfer value without the weight of goods. Yet in this abstraction lies both opportunity and peril. The subjective nature of currency introduces a new dimension to our interactions. Scarcity can be contrived, and the potential for both monopoly and inequality grows. Monetary systems weave a tapestry where those who hold excess currency ultimately shape society's production. Their decisions dictate what becomes valuable, perpetuating a cycle reach far beyond mere transactional exchanges. They resonate throughout entire societies. Every transaction subtly directs society's focus, quietly influencing what we value, produce, and prioritize. This makes the role of currency critical not merely as a facilitator of trade, but as a guiding force that shapes the future of our civilization. However, the principle of distribution complements this narrative. The world is a mosaic of uneven distribution patterns. Wealth, talent, natural resources, these elements rarely emerge in perfect harmony. Instead, they often follow the chaotic rhythms of the 80/20 rule, a phenomenon where a small proportion controls a disproportionate share of resources. Understanding these forces allows us to appreciate the nuances of our economic existence. It reminds us that inflation is not merely an abstract metric. It is a reflection of our collective ambitions, our fears of scarcity, and our universal quest for progress. In this intricate dance of distribution and valuation, the most powerful realization unfolds. It is not sufficient to pursue wealth or growth in isolation. We must grapple with the implications of how wealth is distributed and how value is perceived. For cultivation of genuine worth can only arise from a sustainable equilibrium of both. As we reflect on the journey traversed, we confront a pivotal question. What should be the focus of our collective effort? In a world dominated by financial transactions and economic measures, how can we ensure that our pursuits resonate with values that uplift and nourish both our civilization and people? In this contemplative space of inquiry, we find that the lessons of inflation, distribution, and valuation extend beyond mere economics. They speak to the very essence of what it means to be human, what we aspire to be, how we choose to share, and the legacy we wish to leave. The path forward, then, is not necessarily shaped by a singular pursuit of profit, but by our collective ability to mold a future where value is born from equity and a shared vision for the good of all. In contemplating this, we may find the heartbeat of civilization and the profound wisdom that lies within it.